Shanghai Allstar Industrial Company Limited. First part. Company introducing. Shanghai Allstar Industrial Company Limited is established in 2006, mainly engaged in this field. Construction material making machine. We have our own trading company and factory, so we can ensure the machine quality and provide you a more competitive price. During these years, we pay more attention to original machine production quality. Besides, devoted large energy to new products, research and development. We have an iterative service system from starting to manufacturing, from installation to training, and always keep in mind our business principle, reliable quality, and attentive service. Our products mainly divide into three series. First is series sandwich panel line, such as EPS, Rockwell sandwich panel line, PU rolling shutter line, and discontinuous PU sandwich panel line. Second is series roll forming machine, including various kinds of wall and roof panel roll forming machine, CZU purlin roll forming machine, 2 and 3 wave scut rail forming machine, and some other purlin or beam roll forming machine like this. Third is series slitting and cut-to-length line, both in regular and high speed. We usually design and produce the machine according to profile drawing, so say what you want and do as you say. Second part, introducing of work building and workshop. 1. Work building. There are total 2 floors in our work building. On first floor, there are conference room and the sales department on left side, and the right side are simple room and locking room. On second floor are general manager office and financial affairs office. 2. Workshop. Now let's come to our working shop. It's just behind the working building. Now I will show them to you one by one. 1. The office on the left hand is technical and producting department. Engineers are working here to draw profile drawing. Also technicians and workshop directors will auditing the drawing and distribute work here. 2. Next to it is the sub-production area for spare parts. So its duty is assisting processing center and finish production task. 3. Then the most part of left side is the stake area for raw material. Usually the bolt roll steel will be deposited here. 4. The most inside is biting area. Look, our experienced master is processing the wolfram. 5. The inner part of the factory is processing center. Here equipped with many machines for processing the spare parts, such as milling machine, back sewing machine, lathe, facing machine, and so on. Most of our spare parts are processed here. 6. Look at the big white room. It's our storehouse. Here deposit our tiny and accurate spare parts, fitting parts, and some backup tools. Our serious and responsible lady in charge of all the parts in and out. 7. Now we come to the most important workaround of our workshop, assembly area. All of our machines are assembled here from many tiny, separated, single parts to an integrated operational one. It's really a magic process. When the machine is established over, the technicians will be tested the machines to make sure the form product same with the profile drawing. Then our colleague who in charge of shipping will contact with forwarder to arrange shipping issue. And we also provide super after-sales service, 1-year warranty, lifetime maintenance, and sending technician to installation and commissioning in buyer's country. Part 3. Testing video. 1. EPS sandwich panel production line. Decoiling. Decoil the coil. Fading. feeding the shed into roll forming machine. Roll forming, producing the bottom metal strip for roof panel. All three layers come into laminator, roof panel, EPS board, and upper flat panel. Draping glue into top and bottom metal strip. Infrared heating device heating the strips for better adhesion of glue. Rolling edge of the strips connecting parts and compound them together. Above actions such as compounding, gluing, heading, and rolling edges are processed simultaneously, making slot, milling cutter to cut the extra parts of EPS ball. Cutting length, the panel lengths are adjusted through PLC touch screen, so you can set any length as you like. The cutting adapts flying saw cutter. Its power is air cylinder. This can ensure the cutting speed and accuracy. The last step is compounded sandwich panel running out. You also can choose pneumatic stacker. This device can stack the panel automatically, save much labor. 2. Highway garage rail roll forming machine. Decoiling. Decoil the coil. Feeding guide. First pitching to ensure the steel sheet in center. Then the sheet come into feeding rollers. Flatting. When the raw material thickness is more than 1.5 mm. To ensure the sheet flat before punching. The punching adopts hydraulic power. It can punch horizontal and vertical holes like you need. Feeding guide. Second feeding guide to feed the sheet into main roll former. Roll forming. Garage rail will be roll formed in the part. You can see the shape will slowly appearing as it passing the rollers. The material of these rollers are GCR 15 bearing steel. The material fit for thicker material. Cutting. This cutting part also adopts hydraulic type. Running out, the formed products will be running out into product supporters. 3. Glassed tile roll forming machine. Decoiling. Decoiling the coil. Feeding guide. Feeding the sheet into roll forming. The glassed tile will be roll formed in this part. The shape will be showing apparently, roller by roller. Punching step. After the main profile is formed, this device will punch step. The distance between two steps are not fixed. You can set it on the PLC control cabinet. Cutting. The cutting adapts hydraulic type running out into supporters. Quick changing C-plane roll forming machine. Decoiling. First, decoil the coil. Feeding guide. Here has punching rollers. Feeding rollers. The plane first punching, then feeding and guide, then punching. Flattening. In order to make sure it's flat before punching and roll forming, we need to flatten the plane first. Punching. The puncher can punch in the holes as you like, either round or square shape. Cutting. Adopts pre-cutting, not to only ensure the cutting speed, but also no need to change cutting models, with great practicality. Feeding guide. This roller connect puncher and roll former to ensure the plane in the center place before roll forming. Roll forming. The C-plane will perfectly show out after it passed our rollers. Running out. After the cutting action finishing, it means a piece of C-plane is born. Slitting line. Hydraulic decoiling. Pressing a guiding. Feeding. Flattening. Guiding can centering. Slitting. Scrap winding. Feeding centering. Feeding the strips into flattening rollers. Flattening. To ensure the strips are flat before recoiling to a coil. Tensioning. Pull the strips and keep it tension. Recoiling. Recoil the strip for detailed use. 8. PU rolling shooter door roll forming machine. Decoiling. Coil decoiling. Feeding guide. feeding the coil into roll former, rolling, forming, and first heating. The coil will be roll formed into base shape. First heating. The heating process is prepared for PU injection. PU injection. The PU will be injected into semi-formed sheet. Because of former sheet heating, the liquid PU changed into solid as soon as it touched the hot sheet. Roll forming. First roll forming. Just finish base shape. So after this roll former, the roll shutter profile just finished. Second heating. In order to achieve perfectly forming effect, we adopt second heating, punching. Not all the rolling shutter need punching, just like the Model 39, Model 42, and Model 45 need punching holes. Tracking cutting. Adapt fly, so tracking cutting, ensuring the cutting speed and accuracy. Running out.